ready and able to do beautiful things in this world. And after you walk through those doors today, you will only ever have two choices: love or fear. Choose love, and don't ever let fear turn you against your playful heart. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Too far?
Yep.
So we are here on a freezing Saturday morning. As you can see behind me, it is in fact snowing. So a few videos back, I went out with the VC London girls and completely caught the bug for motorbikes. So I got in touch with a company called Phoenix Motorcycle Training, and they very kindly offered to take me through my CBT license. So we are going to be getting on a bike, learning to ride a 125 today, hopefully not falling off in this amazing weather. I cannot tell you how cold it is. I am absolutely freezing. So I'm gonna go in, get my helmet, get started, and yeah, join me in a minute.
Yeah, so the three main things that we want our clothing to do for us is protect us against injury, protect us against weather, and visibility. They're the three main things. The only legal requirement that you've got to wear is a helmet, which is correctly fastened. That's the only legal requirement. But I wouldn't recommend anything other than motorcycle clothing when you're going to ride a bike. There's two main types of motorcycle clothing. That is the textile stuff, which you've got here, and there's leather.
So obviously I've got my really sexy gear to start riding with. Somebody didn't give me the memo about dressing like a fucking Power Ranger. I'm stuck. And obviously we've got the pink gloves. They saw me come in an absolute mile off. Okay, how do I look like Chewbacca with all this coming down, isn't it? Looks like I got a beard, ZZ Top style.
When you push it down, you push it down, first gear, and it returns to the same position. Push it up into second gear, returns to the same position. And third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, fourth gear, third gear, second gear, first gear, and a little click up, goes into neutral.
So we've just gone through the bike, and I've just realised how little that I actually know about bikes. Couldn't even find where the clutch was, so it's been a massive learning experience for me. So we're about to go get out on the bikes. I'm going to go warm up for a second because I am absolutely freezing. So we'll be back with you in a sec.
Hold on to the handlebars. Yep, that's it. Okay, so your right foot up, left foot down. This is always your starting and stopping position. So you stop with your left foot down. If for whatever reason during this process at the beginning you need to stop with your right foot down, or it helps in any form, then please do so. Is that your clutch? Always hold the clutch in for safety. The revs feel a little bit high at the moment because the engine's still a little bit cold, but that will kind of sort itself out. So what we're going to do, you've got the clutch in, you're going to apply the front brake, swap your feet over, click it down into first gear. Right, make sure it's in first gear by trying again. Now the gear selection should be in a solid position, won't want to go down anymore. That's when you know you're in first gear. Yes. Swap your feet back over. Be ready with that rear brake. Okay, now this is live, the clutch is ready live. So what I want you to do, I don't want you to really particularly move anywhere, you won't need the front brake. Just feel where the biting point is, that's all. And then bring the clutch back in again. But don't look at it. Bring the clutch back in. Yeah? Okay, just creep it forward just a few inches each time. Yeah, a bit more progressive and careful. And then stop with the rear brake. Okay, so hands up the front brake for a moment. So just do that a few times so you're not rushing it, just getting used to that. Control the clutch nice and slowly and smooth. gears between neutral and first and, or neutral and second, and it can then kind of just jump forward, so just be aware of that. Do you want to go around again?
Yeah, we'll do one more, yeah.
Okay. Well, what you could do, you could just keep on doing it coming to a stop here whilst you're just getting used to those three combinations of controls as you're going around. That's it, use your rear brake, pick up the pace.
It's definitely a different way of driving. Like you have to ride the clutch, which like I'm not used to, but it's coming to me real quick, which is good. It's exciting. I just want to go faster. I think he's going to shout at me if I do that. And oh my god, my nose is running. It's literally like dripping on my leg. I want to go around again.
We've got some parked cars. What do you think we've got to do to avoid hitting those parked cars? What do you think the procedure would be and where would we go?
Okay, so we've just been inside with Sam. He's just given me an update on my road rules. It's been 8 years, I've just realised, since I took my test, so it's been a really good refresher for me. We're about to go do our last few manoeuvres before we get out on the road, so we're going to head back down to the bikes and yeah, jump back on. I've had a little bit of time to warm up. My hands are now not hurting as much as they were. Yeah, so we're going to jump back on and I'll catch you in a bit.
So he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old...
We're about to go out and do the road ride now. So yeah, don't worry if you're thinking of getting your license. You don't have to wear these, but this is a necessity. At least you can tell I work in fashion though.
Freezing.
This is Bin Man Fleet. So we're heading back out now. We're going to go into the final part of the CBT where we've done all the manoeuvres, we've done the theory. Sam's taken us all through the different things that we've got to learn, and now we have to spend 2 hours out on the road with our instructor. Not feeling too nervous. I've found the whole process quite easy, but I know that it's, you know, if you've got your balance on the bike, if you're quite confident on the road, then it should all be a-okay, but we'll backtrack and review once I actually get back off the road. So yeah, hopefully everything will be okay, but yeah, let's get on with the next part. Okay. Okay. Good? Good. Where's the... Am I going first? Ooh. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be talking whilst I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm out and about on the bike test and I'm actually leading, so yeah, it's quite exciting actually. But do you know what? I'm actually reading the road as if I would be in a lowered car, so I nearly just went arse over apex, just stopping for a huge bump in the road, but apparently these bikes are much better at taking them than I am. Oh shit, where did he tell me to stop? Oh, go around the bump now. I think he said stop here. I don't know. Okay, we're going to... Oh, there's that bump again. Oh my god, I can't see. It's so bloody cold. Look at this guy jogging. Forget that. You would not catch me out here jogging. Okay, so we've just got back from the first ride, and do you know what? This reminds me so much of my driving test, because I'm starting to think that I'm Billy Big Bollocks behind the wheel and getting a little too comfortable with it. So everything was fine. It's a completely different situation when you're out on the road on a bike. Like, you have to be so much more aware. Obviously, you know, when you're driving, mirror signal maneuver, and you look in your mirrors and it's all comfortable, but you feel a lot more vulnerable when you're on a bike, and I find myself checking more than I would normally, and people are completely less aware of you. It's quite bizarre, actually. I've heard from other people that when you're riding a bike, obviously people are less aware, but when you're actually, for my first time out on the road, it became really clear. But obviously Sam is a great instructor, and he's right there beside us, and we've got a radio in, so he gives me the directions of where he wants to go, and you know, if there's anything in particular coming up. But yeah, really great, just really excited. I just want to get back out. We've got 1 more hour left until we finish the test, and I'm gonna go warm up and then get ready for my last hour. Okay, so we have a spare hour in between going out on the first ride and the second ride, because the other guys that are doing the test as well. So we thought that we'd use this wonderful space, which kind of reminds me of an Olympic Chernobyl, that we would actually, you know, we'll get some workout done, because it's really cold. Cue montage. Okay, let's do this. Oh my god, it's so cold. Ah! Oh. What's going on? Is that alright? It's my hands. They hurt. Like, physically hurt.
So, you two guys what's your plans for sort of riding? Is there a kind of, are you going to get a bike or?
So we've just come back in for my second hour out on the road. So it's been a long day. It's dark outside now. And I'm going to introduce you to the lovely Sam from Phoenix, who has been looking after me all day. And I'm going to find out if I've actually passed my test. Fingers crossed. Sam?
Well, I'm pleased to say that today you was pretty good, and you were successful at your CBT. This is your certificate.
Thank you.
If you'd like to carry that on further, what I'd recommend is you get your 125, ride it for a few months, come back and see us if you're interested in doing a big bike license.
Ooh,
so
for sure. So I can
in the meantime, practice on the 125, like what I just said. Maybe look to getting your theory test. So once you've got your theory and your CBT, then you're ready to do any form of training and test to go further with your license.
So I can come back here and you guys will help me get through the second part.
Yeah, we can do that. When you're ready and you've got your theory and you have been riding for a little bit, come back and just have a little go on one of our bikes to see how you get on. And if it goes okay, then we can gauge you to fit you into a course.
Wicked. Well, thanks so much. It's
Brilliant.
been a really good day. All right. So we're going to head off now. And yeah, I'll put all the details for where I've been. Like, subscribe, tell me exactly what you thought. And I'll see you again next time.